good to see you. 9 fucking years. So when this show started, AS220, Bert Krenka, the guy who runs this place, he and I sat down and had a cup of coffee, and we talked about a variety show, and he said, just do it for a year, see what happens. This is what happened. We're here 9 years later, so I want to give a big shout out to everybody. There are so many incredibly talented people who make this show so great, and I want to give a big shout out to the band over here. These guys, you guys come in and it's like magic happens. What you don't know is that these guys came in tonight, and so this is our 9th anniversary, we're doing something we don't normally do. Those of you who are new to the show, and I know there are a few of you, normally we do the show and there's a theme to the show and we do it and then it's gone and then we never do it again. But on our anniversaries we like to revisit things that we did before, either because we love them or because we fucked them up the first time. So we get to do that again, but what that means for the band is that they get to come in at like 6 o'clock tonight and I throw 9 songs at them that they haven't rehearsed before. I mean, we've played them before, but it's been a long time. So a big shout out to the band. Also, a big shout out to the Sparkling Beatniks who write this show for you every minute. We have some new blood coming into the show, which is very exciting, but they work so hard at coming up with stuff that is funny, and they raise the bar higher and higher, and they do because of you, because they, I can't tell you how many times we were at rehearsal and they just say like, no, this is too dumb for our audience. Or sometimes they say, this is too smart for our audience. It depends. It depends. No, don't be like that. God, we haven't even started, for God's sakes. But anyway, and the last people I want to, not the last, I want to shout out our tech crew who make this really incredible. Steve on video, Kevin up in the movie, really amazing. Everyone, you can go back in history and see that every single piece in this show, like with very few exceptions, it's a really well documented show. And last but not least, I want to thank our guests who come in here and do really amazing stuff. And what we ask our guests to do each anniversary is we ask them to cover songs or to bring back songs that we performed during the show. Normally our guests do their own material, but we ask them for the anniversary, do our songs, because we're assholes, do our stuff.